say, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Rushes on him, trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays. Everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They knock him down right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Maryland. Quarterback extends the play. He's got him. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. A little screen to the running back. He's going to be a little short. It'll be 4th down from the 44. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Maybe a crease. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Reynolds.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. The Aztecs look to do some damage in the red zone. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off. He gets a positive gain.
And he could not get loose on the run.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking for a crease. It's White. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Breaks into the open. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man. You get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
And the Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Makes the catch, and he's free. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 20. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Aztecs call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And the Aztecs will try to convert on 4th down.